Hey guys, how are we all doing? This is Crypto UK here, coming back with another video. It is the 7th of June, 5:11 p.m. Sorry I'm late with the YouTube video today. I've been away for the weekend. All my posts were pre-recorded that I let out. Obviously everyone knows what's been going on and don't need to go into anything else. I'm not going to be going into anything else. Respect everybody who's sticking around with my channel. Appreciate you all. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Let's go. I'll just tell you what I see. As usual. Again, guys, just my opinion. No financial advice. Never said it is financial advice. It's always been my own opinion. If you enjoy the content, please drop me a sub. Put a comment on this video. It'd be greatly appreciated. Help me out for free. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So this is Bitcoin on the hourly. What do we see? Let's just recap what's been going on. So as we all know, we've had this big drop from the very top of Bitcoin, which was 64,000, all the way down into this 30,000 range here. We've wicked down to 30,000. We came back up. We tried to break back above the 40. We couldn't quite do that. Lost the momentum. Came down to 31,000. And since then, we've been ranging sideways. Basically, as I said, I thought we would. Just indefinitely. I thought we'd slowly start to creep up. And if you look at what we're doing, as long as nothing's drastically changed in the next 5 minutes, we are slowly ranging up. It's cruel, it's horrible to watch, but it is happening as we speak. And there is a lot of talk, and always will be, when the market's going down, that we could always come further. And believe me when I say it's not out of my mind, but there's a few things that I want to take into consideration. Not just TA, things like... So, I've talked about it a bit in my latest TikTok. I will be talking about it. I've not posted it yet. Elon Musk. My guy is straight up manipulating the market. I don't mind how you want to say it. That is what he's doing. But why? Why is the question, not what he's doing. We can all see what he's doing. Why? This is Tesla's accumulation range. Where are we now? Not saying he's accumulating. Have a look at my latest TikTok. I don't know what he's doing. Is he trying to bring more regulation in? Is he trying to accumulate some more Bitcoin for Tesla? We all know Tesla make more money selling carbon swaps than they do actually selling cars at the minute. They probably made more money off Bitcoin with the $2 billion that they bought than they will have on Tesla as well. So, it's a very strange one, guys. It's a very strange one. I don't think he's deliberately crashing the market to lose Tesla money, I can tell you that. Like, he isn't going to buy $2 billion worth of Bitcoin on his company's balance sheet and try and put his own company completely out of business or massively. He's bought Bitcoin to hedge against the dollar. He's not going to crash it against the dollar in a hedge. If he's bought it for a hedge, which is what he has, he's not going to do that exact opposite. So there is an ulterior motive here. The guy is extremely smart, and they also, elites like him, know things that we will never know. So he would have done so many risk assessments, and there'll be so many analysts looking at Bitcoin. It will be a long-term hold for any company, whether it's environmental factor or whatever they're saying at the minute. It will be a long-term hold for their company. I would be very shocked if it wasn't anything other than. So what else happened? We started to create a bit of bullish momentum. Elon Musk tweets again. We come down. We're now in this range. It's very, very odd, guys. Like, it's all, like I'm saying, it's all very strange behavior that's coming out of everywhere. All the FUD disappears. All the FUD comes in here. We bottom out. And FUD disappears. We start to trend sideways. Then we start to slowly look like we're grinding to the upside. More FUD from Elon Musk, coupled with China news. And then, yesterday, the day before, we get El Salvador saying that they may put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Their leader is very different. He came through as a separate party, neither liberal nor Democrat or conservative or Republican. I don't know what they are in America. I'm sorry if I've just messed up my politics, but from what I've read about him, he created his own party. He got himself to the leader of the country at an early age, and he is a bit of a rash leader, and most things that he promotes go straight through. And I was watching some news articles today talking about how they think if he says that that's what he wants to do, then that is what will happen. But we haven't seen a rally off the back of that yet. So a lot of things just aren't adding up to me. You can say El Salvador's not a massive company. It's got a countries. It's got a small population. But I don't know, guys. What you've got to think is this is going to open the door to financial inclusion for massive amounts of people. It'll also accelerate the dollar as becoming less of the world reserve currency, so it's going to shake up a lot of things there. There's a lot of implications that come to a country doing something like accepting cryptocurrency as legal tender. So let's keep our eye on that. But let's just get back to the TA. So there's some reasons why I don't think we're going to crash to zero. Basically, people are saying they think we can come down to 22,000 range, probably because that Pablo Hemon guy says that we are, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But from here down to 22,000, where's that? We're looking at a further 40% drop. So from the very top, we're looking at like a 67% drop for Bitcoin. Last time that happened, that put us into the bear market. Let's have a look. So even the 40% had a re-rally to 786 retracement, and then all the way down to a 66%, and we're in the bear market. So this is what I keep trying to say to people. Even if we are coming down, like no market goes all the way down without a retracement anyway. So I think even if we are going to come down to the 22,000, we have a retracement rally, unless it's not the end of the bull run. Because otherwise it just doesn't make any sense. Like, in no time in the past have we not had a retracement rally. So we come down, we retrace, come down, we retrace, and then decide we're coming down. So far, we've come down, we've barely retraced, we've accumulated. To come down again, I don't think is very logical. Personally, it's all personal opinion, as everyone likes to point out. Then we've got things like Ethereum. So what's Ethereum doing at the minute? It's come down, it's bounced off its 200-day, it's W bottoming out of here, and it's struggling to get above the 50-day moving average. However, if we get this candle close almost where we are today, yes, there is a top-heavy wick which could indicate downward pressure, but we will have a body close above the 50-day moving average on the daily chart. So it's very positive and bullish for Ethereum. What else are we looking at that's positive and bullish? Altcoin markets slightly overtaking Bitcoin dominance again. They're still struggling to get above this trend line that I did draw in. It's really acting as resistance, as is the 50-day moving average. However, we are hitting our heads on this. We could see some further downside, but I personally think we are going to get some momentum come through and help us push up through this 50-day moving average. That's what I'm looking for. What's going on in the total market cap? We are still using the 200 as support. So, if people are saying that we think we'll roll over, where are we going to roll? I don't think we're going to go any further than 10% down. So, if you look at that in Bitcoin's perspective, we are looking at, what's that, 32,000 just off the top of my head. So, let's go 10% from here. That's 8. So, 10, 32,000, 31,969. So, we're still creating higher lows, which is what we need to be looking at. So what you can see here is the lowest low, a higher low for Bitcoin, a higher low for Bitcoin, and if this continues to be green, another higher low for Bitcoin. I know it's not nice to watch, but let's say we keep doing the same moves. This one to the peak from the trough, 34%. This one from the trough to the peak, 20%. Oh, that's not quite right. Let's say 17%. Let's say 18.5%. Let's have a look at where we are here. If we go from the peak to an 18.5%, or even a 16%, 18% will take us to here. One thing we do need to mention is we are creating lower highs though. So this is looking like a consolidation pattern. And I can show you that in this chart here, where we look to be having a pennant pattern drawn in. So when does this complete? It completes tomorrow, really. The 8th of June, we are looking to either fall out below or move out above. And with pennant patterns like this, they are normally continuations. So if we do break out of this downwards, we will be looking at the 22,000 sort of area, which is why people are predicting that. However, and this is a big however, the market sentiment is not the same as it was when all the FUD stories were coming out. We've got actual positive Bitcoin stories coming out. We had Bitcoin conference yesterday and over the weekend. I think the narrative is going to change, and obviously it's speculation, the whole market is speculation, but the reasons I say that I think that it will go this way are for the reasons I'm talking about. I think we're going to get something big come through, and I think one of them things could be Tesla have bought some more Bitcoin. That or another company have. That may be why Elon Musk has been under pressure by people to say buy some Bitcoin or help us get the price down or whatever. I'm not sure. That's all speculation, but these are all the things that go through my head on a daily basis. Bitcoin likes to trick us as well. Another reason why I don't think we're coming down to 22k is because the whole market think that we are, and normally when that sort of thing happens, we do the opposite thing, because this market is not created to help the first people to come in and invest make money. It's always been the way that people who come in and think that they can read the market, and it does the opposite. And you could say the opposite to me, but all I see everywhere is that we're coming down further, we're coming down further, we're coming down further, which honestly makes me think we're going up. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. All I do is tell you my honest opinions. I did say I thought we'd just range sideways when everyone said we had to either boost up or we're coming down, and we have just ranged sideways. That was my prediction. You can go and watch all my YouTube videos from the last 10 days. I've said that in every single YouTube video, and that is basically what I've done. So we thought we'd grind up because I did think we would. So now what we're looking for is a pop to the up or the downside for Bitcoin, and I personally think it's up, just for the reasons that I've mentioned, because I think there will be a narrative come out that changes everyone's perspective on Bitcoin. I don't know how exactly it'll work. Maybe we'll have some environmental factor come through, and then Tesla off the back of that will say we've bought more, or maybe they'll just say we've bought more. Maybe they'll justify it. Maybe they'll say the paper trade in Bitcoin. Maybe an ETF will come out. We're still waiting for the SEC's verdict on that. There's a lot of things going on. I know that hasn't been very TA today, guys, but I really just wanted to get some of my thoughts across to you as to everything that is going on in the market. It's a crazy time, but I don't think we're ready for a bear market yet, and I do think if we come down to 22, that's bear market territory, as I showed you earlier. Thank you for tuning into my video, guys. I do have my podcast on Friday. Keep your eyes peeled for that, and I will be live tomorrow morning. Sorry to everybody that I've not really been around much over the weekend. As I said, I was on holiday. And we'll get back to doing what we do tomorrow, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Peace up.